Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Christy, just your friendly bookworm. Today is the second video to my favorites. So I did a video about my top 5 favorite books. Today I'm gonna do a video about my top favorite 5 manga. Now, I had the absolute hardest time picking out my favorite manga. Let's get into it. And I'm also got my anime eye earrings on that I found that I absolutely love. So we are gonna do the same thing we did last time. 5 to 1, 1 being the best. The first one I'm gonna talk about is Kiss Me at the Stroke of Midnight. I have only read this first volume, but I am absolutely 100% tooketh by this manga. I read it with Treat Yourself Manga Club, which I've talked about before. And this is one that definitely lives rent-free in my head. I know I've used that phrase before, but it's like the best way to describe, you know, why it's your favorite. If you can't forget about it, well then obviously you loved it. Or maybe you were disturbed about it. This is basically a Cinderella retelling. It is about Hanana, who she's an honor student, and she thinks that crushes and dating is really not, you know, her thing. She thinks she's not worried about that. And then this popular guy comes, this popular TV fella comes to their school because they're filming for this guy right here. They're filming for Cade, I think his name is. Anyway, for the third time. I keep interrupting myself. For the third time, he comes to film at the high school. And all the girls, of course, are like, oh my gosh, he's so cute. And she's just like, she's hiding that she thinks he's cute, but she doesn't want to fall over him like all the other girls are. And she is such like a keep to herself girl. She actually has an embarrassing moment in front of him. And she is off one day from school. I think they have like a half day or whatever, and she wants to go to this movie by herself. And he finds her and he's like, you're going to the movie by yourself? Why don't you let me come with you? And she's like, okay. And they go to the movie and they watch it, and they have like a moment, not like a kissy moment, but almost like a and then like a conversation moment. And then they get out of the movie and someone spots him and he's like, let's run, let's run. And so they run and she winds up breaking her shoe. They run before the movie, I think. Excuse me. Yeah, she breaks her shoe and he decides to give her his shoes. And next thing she knows, he comes to the school and returns her shoes to her, and everybody sees it and they're just like in awe, and it's just about like their relationship starting to evolve a little bit. So yeah, definitely cute. Can't wait to read more. Then my fourth one, which I don't know why it's 4, but like I said, this was really hard to choose, is Sweat and Soap. Now this is volume 8. I have yet to read this one and I don't know why. Shame on me. But I just picked this one out. I love Sweat and Soap. These two are so adorable and I want to live their life. They're so perfect for each other, and the relationship is very genuine, and they're still learning about each other, and it's just adorable. If you have not heard about Sweat and Soap, it's about this girl who has a body odor problem. She sweats a lot. I think it's almost like a condition, like she's not purposely stinky, it's just that she sweats a lot. So she uses these products from this company that she works for, and he happens to be the head of the company, and she is looking at a display, and he comes by and he smells her, and she's like, I love your smell. Can I come by and smell you every day? And first she thinks it's weird, but then she's like, yeah, I guess. Like, she's kind of timid about it, but she's like afraid to say no. And then they kind of like grow. Their relationship really grows. Like, it starts off weird, but it's definitely good. So you should pick this up. Then my third one. I love this one so much. It is High Rise Invasion. This is the Omnibus Volumes 1 and 2. I cannot wait to get my hands on 3 and 4. I am either gonna have to buy it from Right Stuff when I have a little extra cash. Hi, buddy. But I'm so sorry. But I just really like this one. It was definitely a freaking adventure, and I just want to know what happens. Maeve from Maeve Ever Reading actually did a recommendation video about this, and so that's where I got the idea of reading this one from. It is bloody, but it is good. If you can get past that, if you don't mind horror, it's definitely a horror manga. It's about a world of endless skyscrapers. This girl wakes up one day and she realizes that she's not on the ground. She can't go down anywhere. And she tries to call her brother, and I think she talks to her brother for like a minute, and they're like sitting here trying to find out what's happening. And then when she walks around, she starts to see all these killings happening by these guys with the mask here. They don't speak. They don't do anything. They just kill. And it's just really good, and I want to find out what happens, why they're in this world, what's going on. So that's why that's in there. And then, y'all, these last two, I really think is a tie for first place, because I just can't pick which one is my absolute favorite. So After the Rain and Cutie and the Beast. Cutie and the Beast is so precious. It's like Sweat and Soap. And After the Rain is also precious. And I really loved all the volumes. Like, I kept wanting to read them. I did a picture on my Instagram, linked below. And I love the picture I did for it. Like, it's one of my favorite pictures that I have on Instagram. But these, it's just, oh, I can't pick. I had it lined up as this second and this first, but then part of me wants to swap it because I just love this one so much. I don't know. They're gonna be a tie. I can't choose. It's like choosing between my two kitties, Connor or Midnight. I can't. So anyway, let's talk about it. So Cutie and the Beast I think there's one final volume coming out, volume 4, that's not out yet, but I am up to date with this one. It is about a girl who's actually in high school, but she's 18, and a guy who is a pro wrestler, and he is kind of, I just picked this one, that's the third cover, sorry, distraction, squirrel, but he is seen as like the guy that nobody likes. He's the wrestler that nobody really cares about, nobody really likes. For some reason he gets the rap of the bad guy. I don't know why. But he is so adorable. He just is. And she is a big fan of his. And they actually wind up talking to each other through like a Twitter social media. And she is a huge fan of his. And they wind up meeting at a fan meetup for the wrestlers, and he asked her out, and it's just so cute. And he also has a bunny as a pet, and it's just, oh, and I love his name. His name is Kuga, and I don't know why. I really like that name. I do. And her name is Momoka, and I think that's sweet too. So these are just so precious, and I love them, and I'm so sad there's only one volume, but I can't wait to read that volume. And then After the Rain is about Tachibana. Well, her name is Akira Tachibana. she's in high school. She used to do track until she had an accident with the back of her ankle, or the back, or her heel, I think. Is it her heel? She got injured. So she decided to get a job at a family restaurant. And then she's like discovering, like, you know, she's discovering liking people and stuff like that, I guess. But she develops a crush on the 45-year-old manager. This is an age gap romance. If you're uncomfortable with that, I understand. But I really like this, and it's just about her, like, discovering her feelings and, like, them kind of getting to know each other. And it's almost like they both kind of have an effect in each other's lives. There's something else I want to say, but I think it might be spoilery, so I'm not going to say it. But I think you should definitely read this. It's really good. It's super cute. I definitely want to check out the anime for this one. So yeah. So that is my top 5 favorite manga. There's a whole heckin' ton more. So yeah, but those are just the ones that I feel like really resonated with me. So I'm starting to lose my voice a little bit. Sorry. But anyway, yeah, so thank you guys for watching. If you wouldn't mind, subscribe and like all the YouTube fancy things that there is to do. I don't know why I'm doing that. But anyway, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and remember to stay strong and read on. Bye y'all.